Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing today? I bet you're all wondering what we're doing. I'll give you a little hint. Yama, 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 yama. Yama, the master of packs. We are going over my grind that doubled my GP. Um, yeah, Yama, really good boss. I got the grind that on release. It was fun. I killed it as of now 40 times, 930ish, something like that. But I killed it about 450 times solo, and that's where a lot of the GP was, and that's what I'm kind of going over today is just solo Yama. Um, I found out pretty quickly. I was doing this on release, and I grinded out like 200 plus on duos and got nothing. Obviously, my duos got all the drops. I got nothing. Um, and I was just playing with my buddies, and then he got off, and I'd be playing with like the randoms. And this one guy I hit up, he actually put me onto this. He was like, "Yeah, I found out the drop rates for solos are way better. I'm just doing those now, so I'm good." And I was like, let me look into that. So I looked into that and saw that the drop rates were indeed a lot better solo. And knowing my luck, I was gonna go dry. So I was like, if I'm gonna go dry, I'd rather go dry by myself. So yeah, here's pretty much the journey of me doing 800 plus Yamas, 500 solos or 450 solos, something like that, and then the rest duos. Obviously, it really worked out if you're looking at the log. I'd say I was on rate, but it took a while to get there. I didn't see anything until I forgot the KC. We'll see in the video, I think. But it was a minute. My first drop took a minute, and then after that, the drops kept pouring in, baby. But yeah, I mean, Yama's been a fun boss. Everything was mage primarily. I've done some melee, and I'm doing melee now for the pet grind. But I did mage during this entire solo grind, which was stupid, but it is what it is. This was a great boss that I got to grind on release. I was happy about that. I haven't really been able to grind any new content on release. So being able to do that for Yama was very fun, and it was a lot of the hype was from that, I think, to me at least. We have a couple minutes here of some Yama drops that I got. And yeah, I'm really hoping you guys enjoy it as much as I did. I still recommend going to do it, but that's just how it goes. It is what it is now. Everything's dropped in price. But all right, cue the music. Cue. right, guys. Hope you liked it. That was those were some good drops, I think. Um, as you can tell from the last clip, I was pretty excited. That was actually the first piece I had gotten after like I think I said 400 something Yama kills, so I was pretty hyped. Um, Overall, the entire grind was a pretty good grind. I really did enjoy it. I was losing my sanity a little bit at some points, just because every kill was so long. Um, I mean, honestly, I did have some really fast kills. My fastest mage only kill was like 5 minutes and 49 seconds. That was actually pretty sick. But on average, they're about 6:40 to 7 minutes long, maybe like 7:15 ish. So they were long. They were long fights. It was a long grind. I feel like I was rewarded, so that's nice. Pretty hyped about that. But yeah, I mean, those were all the kills. Those are, I mean, most of the drops. Obviously, those weren't all the drops. You didn't see any horns because the horns I got like on release day, and I got one horn with a duo. It was a clan member, so that was yeah. Everything else was solo, which was pretty nice. um, Overall, I think it came out like with all the splits with like the other duos and like I got there was a lot of free for all duos, but whenever I was with clan members or like actual friends, I did splits, so those were nice. Overall, I probably made like 1.5 bill on this Yama grind. Um, Now I don't think I would have made nearly as much if I did that. I think honestly all that money was because of hype of release. So those numbers are skewed if you're thinking about grinding Yama. Um, Unless you just get super lucky and just get drop after drop after drop after drop. But yeah, released the hype of the release couple of months, that was really what made all that GP. As you can see, most of those are like 140, 160 mil compared to what they are now. Um, so yeah, it is what it is. That's what happens with a lot of release date bosses. Like depending on how Delve goes and how intense that is, that's going to be a really good money maker for anyone able to sit there at least a day. If you can, not like a full day, I mean like, but like if you can get a couple 3 hours there, 3 hours there on the first week at least, you could probably make some money. Unless you just go really dry and then it's just like, sorry. But yeah, guys, that's really the video. The next video will honestly might be some delve content. Depends on what I can really fit into this next coming week because I still have the pet log video to upload. Right, it's either the day of delve or the day before delve. I don't know what day delve comes out. See ya. I will see you guys at the next video. Thanks. Bye.